Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today I want to talk about a tool I've been using that has fundamentally changed my content production game, Vizard. If you are creating long-form content like podcasts, interviews, or deep dives, you know the absolute grind of recording an hour of footage only to spend the rest of the day carving out social media clips. Vizard takes that entire nightmare and makes it disappear, acting as my go-to tool for turning long, heavy files into snackable hits. Spoiler alert, it won't replace good storytelling, but as a time saver, it is an absolute game changer for your workflow. So, what is Vizard exactly? At its core, it is an AI-powered editing suite that excels at three specific tasks. It automatically edits viral clips from your long videos, schedules them across platforms, and gives you a content calendar to track everything. Let me walk you through how this fits into my life as a journalist who writes thousands of words every single day. My typing hand has started to give me grief, so I rely on recorded interviews to source my content. The problem was finding those tiny nuggets. A killer quote or a soundbite that would crush on social media used to be a massive slog. You spend hours scrubbing, making markers, and exporting only to forget which timestamp had that golden line. Enter Vizard. You upload your raw video file, and its AI scans the entire thing to find high engagement segments in seconds. It looks for emotional peaks, sharp topic changes, and strong statements, basically the stuff that performs. For me, this means I can take a 90-minute interview and come out with a dozen potential clips in about 15 minutes. While it isn't perfect, and you should always do a quick eyeball test, the time you save is genuinely insane. I love that I can upload a file while I am on a coffee break and let the AI do the heavy lifting. It suggests captions and creates multiple aspect ratios for every platform, from vertical TikToks to square Instagram posts. That is one less thing on my plate and one more reason my clips actually go out consistently. The auto schedule feature is where Vizard stops being just an editing shortcut and becomes an actual assistant. You just tell it how often you want content posted, and it cues the best clips to go live automatically. You do not need to be on your phone at midnight to post, and you do not need to manually set reminders. For creators trying to grow, consistency is half the battle, and this removes that painful friction. The content calendar ties it all together by giving you a visual view of what is scheduled versus what is still a draft. You can drag and drop, change posting times, and bulk edit captions, which is a lifesaver for teams. It acts as a single source of truth for editors and social managers to adjust plans without endless back and forth messages. For solo creators, it is simply peace of mind to batch create on a Sunday and let the software handle the rest. Now, you might be thinking, aren't there other tools that do this? Manual editing in professional software gives you total control, but it takes forever and requires serious skill. Other apps are great for individual edits, but they often still demand that you do all the heavy lifting manually. Vizard's advantage is that it blends smart AI highlight finding with actual content operations. It is not just a fancy trimmer, it is a full system that schedules and organizes your output for you. Compared to auto chop features in other apps, Vizard's AI seems much better tuned to what actually goes viral. It is not flawless though, so sometimes the AI will pick an odd cut, which is why a human review is always recommended. A real-world example for me is embargoed product briefings where I cannot have my usual tools in the room. I just upload the recording afterward, let the AI find the specs and quotes, and I have a skeleton for my coverage instantly. This has saved me hours on single stories by letting me get quotes and clips ready for articles and social posts simultaneously. The pros I really care about after months of use are time savings, consistency, and multi-platform output. However, to be fair, there are some downsides to consider as well. The AI isn't perfect, so every now and then it will slice in the middle of a thought, meaning you need a quick review. If you are a hyper-advanced editor who needs frame-by-frame creative transitions, you will still need standard editing software. Pricing can also be a hurdle, but when you consider the hours saved, it usually pays for itself quickly. My biggest workflow tip is to batch upload your raw footage on Mondays. Let the AI do the heavy lifting, then do a 20-minute review session to pick the final clips. This turns a day-long job into a half-hour one. Use the calendar view to plan thematic weeks and build a cohesive storyline across different days. Do not expect perfection on the first pass. Treat Vizard as your highlight assistant, not the creative director. Comparing this to hiring a full-time editor, it is a much more affordable and accessible way to scale your content. I also love that it generates accurate captions and SRT files out of the box. Think of Vizard as your content production engine that exponentially increases your output. Here's a quick walkthrough. You upload, the AI analyzes, you review the grid of suggested clips, and you export. It is not magic, but it is incredibly well-executed convenience. If you are on the fence, ask yourself, How much of your growth depends on consistent clips? If the answer is a lot, Vizard is almost certainly going to help you. Final thoughts. It does exactly what it promises by turning long videos into viral-ready pieces. It is fast, it is smart, and for anyone serious about scaling content without burning out, it is worth trying. If you want more hands-on tips, drop a comment and I will make a deeper tutorial. Also, if you have tried Vizard, let me know how it treated you below. Thanks for watching, hit that like button to keep up with the stuff I test to help you grow, and I will see you next time.